Yes. So about the famous counseling sessions before marriage, brouhaha. I believe that's even affecting some marriages in a very negative way. For instance, I didn't believe in any form of counseling before marriage. It has been hyped so much that at a point I felt maybe I was doing something wrong or maybe I'll be the odd one out. So I would go for a counseling session. Because I told my husband, oh, we need to go for a counseling session. At least this is what is done before we get married, blah, 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 blah. And then the day came for us to go to the counseling session. So we went there, and as usual, the guy talked about more of being submissive than any other thing. Do what your husband asks you to do. He's the head of the house. Anything he says, you have to do it and obey. And on our way back home, my husband, I think, felt something was off. So he asked if the guy says he could give me orders or he could tell me what to do and I should do them. So I said, yeah, some people believe that in. And he said, but you're not going to be happy. If I do that, you're not going to be happy. And I said, yes. You should also make decisions. We should talk about issues. We should talk about things you want to do. We should talk about things he wants to do. And then maybe decide and then come to a conclusion. So he said, it would be nice actually to tell me what to do. He laughed about it. To tell me what to do, but he knows that wouldn't make me happy if I'm just like a zombie or I've been relegated to the background as if my opinion doesn't matter. It's not good. He said that. And I was so happy because my belief of submissiveness is totally different from what is being preached or what has been preached over the years. Similar thing they tell other people and they process it in a different way. People who are naturally bullies would take advantage of that. And knowing how people see the pastors, this narrative is a little bit dangerous, especially when the pastor also doubles up as the counselor. There are people there's a way people feel about pastors. They think their words are final. I think all these counseling sessions are even unnecessary because you met whoever you met, you like them, and you think you want to spend the rest of your life together, and it should be easy. It should be easy. And do not believe it when they tell you marriage is not easy, marriage is difficult, marriage is that. Marriage is nothing difficult. Before you even get married, this is somebody you know. You know what he likes, you know what he dislikes, you know what they are like. So I don't know why you should go for a counseling session for someone to tell you how to react, how to react towards somebody Like, why should someone else tell you what to do or how to react when relating to your own partner that you know better than that person? If you ask me, I think counseling sessions have been overrated, especially before marriage. You should go with the flow, be happy, stay positive, go with the flow, open up to each other, talk, have communications, discuss things you like, things you don't like. It depends on the plan you guys have for the marriage, etc. You shouldn't be bonded by or shouldn't be bounded by somebody else's words or somebody's way of living or there's a way we all process issues. I think somebody would hear that and take advantage of it and go all the way out to be just mean and wicked or bully or whatever. Other people will also take it and be reasonable. So yeah, I think that when you go for these sessions, they are kind of like some some virtual or some unseen manuals that are kind of controlling your mind towards your marriage or towards certain actions, and you fail to reason as a human being. You fail to reason. So that those sessions are necessary. Maybe you can seek counseling when there's a problem or there's a phase you're going through and you don't understand it. Better still, a therapy. You can go for a therapy sessions and get to understand each partner more if there is a need to. So I think those overly hyped counseling sessions before marriage are dangerous to an extent. To an extent. Finally, do not believe that marriage is difficult. It's a lie. When they tell you marriage is difficult, it's a lie they tell you. You go into the marriages expecting difficulties when you believe that. When you listen and believe that, you go expecting difficulties. So where even there's no difficulties, you attract them. You attract them. So marriage is not difficult. This is somebody you were dating before. You got to know him, you got to know her. So why should it be difficult? Most counselors in this part of the world are just kind of they kind of focus on the superiority of the man. You know, he's the man, he's this submissive, da 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 da, and that has destroyed so many homes, so many relationships, so many people, so many marriages. So personally, if you ask me, certain counseling sessions are unnecessary or even uncalled for. If you have a problem, maybe then you can call on a counselor or a therapist. So yes, that's my thought on marriage counseling or counseling sessions before marriage. They are totally unnecessary, but if you find it necessary, you can still go. I'm not saying I'm not ruling it out. They're necessary. So let me know your thoughts if you think they are actually necessary or unnecessary, and if counseling at all it's a thing or should be a big deal before marriage. Let me know your take on this. If you think the sessions should be encouraged, or if you think they are unnecessary or a total waste of time,